I was never really into wellness. I was just busy, the kind of woman who never stops, who puts everything and everyone first. Work, responsibilities, the constant pressure of what next, but never myself. And then life forced me to pause. I reached a moment when I had to rethink everything. And that's when I realized that time isn't something that we lack, it's something that we choose.
I used to think self-care was something I'd get to do one day, but that day never came. There was always something more important or more urgent. Then I realized I wasn't just busy, I was disconnected from myself. When I finally paused, I didn't feel guilt, I felt relief. Like I was allowed to exist beyond my to-do lists. And that changed everything.
My happiness? It has always been tied to the happiness of others. As a giver, I've spent my whole life prioritizing everyone around me, family, friends, and even strangers. It's just who I am. But here's the thing no one tells you. When you give so much, you start to forget yourself. Me time? That never existed in my world. And I know so many women feel the same way. And that's exactly what we wanted to create with So Morocco Hammam Spa. A space for women like us, women who do it all, who carry so much, but rarely stop to breathe.
But for me, it was more than just balance. It was about purpose. For the longest time, I had this small voice in my head saying, is this it? Shouldn't life mean more than just work and responsibilities, KPIs and reports? When I moved to Canada, I knew that it was my moment to create something meaningful, to build something that wasn't just for me, but for others, to share my experience and to help other women.
And that's when the Hammam idea came up. Not just a business, but a cultural mission to bring a piece of Moroccan culture and share with Ottawa women a new way of self-care. It's more than self-care. It's a way to reconnect with yourself, a real therapy for the body, mind, and soul. And for me, that's what made it meaningful, creating a place where women don't just take a break, but feel restored inside and out.
Starting this business, it was a ride. First hammam in Ottawa, let me tell you, it wasn't easy. Permits, regulation, finding the right space, not mentioning the plumbing in Ottawa. It was challenge after challenge, but we kept going because we knew the outcome will be so much bigger than us. And now, when I see a woman walk in, tired, stressed, then walk out, relaxed and restored, that's when I know we did the right thing.
And if there is one thing we have learned, is this: behind every successful woman, there is another woman, lifting her up, pushing her forward, and reminding her that she's never alone.
And that's the beauty of what we are doing. It's not just about wellness, it's about community. It's about choosing each other. And when women support women, magic happens.
This Women's Day, we invite you to take a moment for yourself, for the women around you, because when one of us rises, we all do.